Today we'll be talking about custom segments, when you should create a custom segment, when you should not create a custom segment, and then actually how to go ahead and create a custom segment in NetSuite. NetSuite created the custom segment feature in 2015 so that users could splice their financial data without the limitation of having only 3 segments, which are the default, class, department, and location. You can now create an unlimited number of custom segments in your NetSuite instance, although creating many custom segments may cause a few issues. Normally, a custom segment will be created when it is a key driver of your financial data. A common example of a custom segment for financials would be something like a product line or a distribution channel segment. Custom segments can also be a great way to get managerial data. We often see a project custom segment which will be used to tie transactions to a specific project and create individual project P&Ls. We would not normally recommend having tens of custom segments, as this might be a huge data entry issue for the end user. They'd have to select the custom segment on each transaction that it applies to. We would also not normally recommend utilizing custom segments when an accounting list can complete the same task or when there's no real reporting off of that segment necessary. We can start by turning on custom segments. Here we'll go to Setup, Company, Enable Features. Then under Suite Cloud, scroll down a little bit to Suite GL, you'll see the checkbox for custom segments. You can toggle this on and off. After hitting Save, you can go to Customization, List Record and Fields, Custom Segments. You'll see here that I've created 2 custom segments already, Distribution Channel and Vendor Type. Let's dive into the Distribution Channel. One thing to point out is that this GL Impact box cannot be toggled on and off once you have initially saved your custom segment. This allows this custom segment to be tagged on financial data, and you can run reports off of this segment. Below you'll see the values that I've entered, Retail, Online, Wholesale, Call Center. You can manage these values right here, remove, insert, or by going to Manage Values, or coming up here to Setup, Company, scrolling down and underneath Classifications, Distribution Channel, New. It's the same thing like Departments, Locations, Classes. Some other things to point out. This Application and Sourcing tab is where you tie this custom segment to your transactions. For example, here I've done sales transactions, customer payment, item fulfillment, but you can also do transaction columns, entities, CRM items, etc. On validation and defaulting, you can switch if this is mandatory or not mandatory on those transactions. So now I've opened up a sales order. Here you can see that the distribution channel is located on that form. I'm able to select a value within that distribution channel, which will apply to this sales order. I've opened up item fulfillment as another example. Again, it's right here. You can see it along with any other segments that you'd like on this form. I've also opened up a balance sheet. This is just your normal standard out-of-the-box balance sheet. You can see you can have class, department, location, which are your standard subsidiary, but you'll also have your custom segments when you've actually created one. So right now I have the distribution channel segment as my headers and all the financial data right here. Another cool thing about custom segments is that they work in a hierarchy. You can have a parent-child relationship with these segments, which allows for really customized reporting, and it's beneficial to the end user. I hope this helped inform you of the use of custom segments and how helpful they can be in your financial statement prep.